We're going to test that servo by the means of this wire right there. And we're going to use the XBC100, the Spektrum Smart Battery Checker, the Smart Battery Updater, the servo tester, and the many more things that this device does. Oh, there's a whole list of stuff in there. It does all kinds of stuff. Automatic and manual and center and automatic, manual, center. Hey YouTube, it's Sean, Griffin RC Planes. Got my brand new wings to my brand new E-flite Extra 330, covered in a polyacrylic for that extra layer of goodness. Let's test the servos in the wings just to make sure they're on the up and up, and I can show you guys how to test a servo. A couple different ways, couple different tools, couple different reasons why. Let me show you. All right, let's get the plane stand. We don't have a plane here. Well, we got parts of a plane. Plane stands are very handy. Henry gave me this one. Thank you, Henry. Servo testers. Servo testers. You can get one as cheap as this one. Amazon, eBay. Who knows? Pretty inexpensive, like maybe $5. This one will center the servo. Let's say you were putting this wing together and the servo arm was not on the servo, and you wanted to make sure that when the servo's in the centered position that the alien was straight. Then you would use your servo tester. You would put power on one side and the servo on the other, and there's 3 different settings on this one. There is automatic, where it just sweeps back and forth, and then there's a center section where it's centered right in the second, or in the center, and then the next one is a manual mode. As you twist the knob, the servo will go with it. This one does the exact same thing. We'll start out with this little blue one here. One side has 3 pins, 3 different servos. The other side has 1 set of pins. Your battery and or whatever you're going to use to drive the servo goes on the right hand side. The signal is up at the top. This battery plug only has positive and negative. The signal's empty. Blue light's on. Right here is where you would click it to change different modes. I think that's the center. Ooh, God. Don't look at that thumbnail. Don't look at it. Signal goes up on top. The orange one. So once I click this button, it's going to center it. That's the center. That's the automatic, just to make sure it's working. You know, if it was a bad servo, it might be jumping around, or it might just be humming. It could be bad. Next setting is the manual mode. So we just talked about setting up your plane, and you're getting ready to connect your push rod to connect your alien right here. Well, you need to have your servo centered. We're in the manual, and now it's centered. Or there's the automatic, manual, centered. All right, we got this guy plugged up. Blue light is showing that it's in the middle here. That's the neutral, centered position. And then automatic, and we can change the speed on automatic. And then there's manual. That's how you can test how precise it is, you know. And then neutral. We might as well center this guy since we're talking about neutral. Alrighty, now we got it centered. Most expensive of them all. And then we're going to test our airplane. So let's put an extension in this thing just to make it a little easier to move around. XBX100 smart battery checker. Also servo driver. You can update your smart batteries with it. You can do all kinds of stuff with this thing. So signal goes there. And USB-C micro goes there. USB regular goes there. Servo extension goes here. And then battery goes there. You can do all kinds of things with this thing, but we're looking for servo driver. So let's see. It's been a while since I played with this, so there we go. Looks a servo tester. We'll go with the 1520 first. That's going to be more of the analog standard, what we all know. All right, we got it plugged up here. So this servo driver only has 2 functions really, or maybe you can call it like 5. The center section is green, so that's going to be centered. And then when we tap the middle button, watch the servo. Now that arrow moved over there to the right. Now we'll touch the button again. That took it back to center. Then that took it to the other side. So there's your centered, full sweep to the left, full sweep to the right. And you can dial it down just a little bit. Oh, this thing does all kinds of stuff. But we just want to test the servo in the new 330. All right, let's get our 330 wing out. Look how shiny that is. I covered it in polyacrylic clear gloss. The entire plane, 2 coats. Let me show you what I used. The entire plane, covered it in Minwax polyacrylic. All right, we're going to take our little extension and plug it into the old wing here, to the servo to drive the alien. Bam, and then bam. We got it hooked up to the XBX100 still. And we'll just do the center, and then we'll do the full right and the full left, and just see how it acts. Make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. Got one of the wings in the saddle here. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's find the servo tester. USB charge, servo tester, 1520. Start. All right, so little green arrow is highlighted, centered. Now let's see what a full sweep one direction goes. Just like so. Brought it back center, brought it the other way. Sure seems like it's working like it's supposed to. So with this driver here, you have the ability to tap and change it just a little bit. Like it's moving off center just a little bit. So if you were connecting your push rod to get your control surface to be straight, you could fine tune a little bit and then put the servo arm onto your servo. Back center, the other way. Check the other wing. 2 at a time. And then center, automatic, and manual, and center, and automatic, manual, center. All right, guys, hey, that's all for this one. We tested this servo and that servo. I guess that's all for this one. Hey, at 20,000 subscribers, we're going to do a 3-jet giveaway. So make sure that you're still subscribed, and subscribe if you haven't. Like, share, leave a comment, and all that stuff. And until next time, you'll see me here.